owner of a cleaning service company in the Roanoke Valley is being recognized for her selfless acts of making sure others don't go without. Debbie McGeorge is like a member of the 10 News family. 10 News reporter Arisha Jones shares her story of community service.
Good morning. We love the new building.
Debbie McGeorge makes sure there's not a spot untouched.
Good teamwork, everybody.
She owns and operates Clean Sweep 23. The company is in charge of keeping more than 100 buildings sparkling, including the WSLS 10 News station. She says it wouldn't be possible without her team.
Can't even remember the last time we missed a day of service in any building.
When she's not supervising, she's helping to provide for others in the community.
When it's Thanksgiving time, we like to pass out turkeys. When it's Christmas, we want to make sure some of the kids have bicycles and all. And it's just in general, we just did the Easter egg hunt with some children at Pilgrim Baptist Church.
And the giving comes from her experiences as a young child in Roanoke.
I grew up on Wells Avenue as a child, and I know what the hardship is because I came from a family that we had to depend on some services as well.
Debbie is getting the Community Service Award Friday at this year's UBU Honors.
They're giving me a Community Service Award.
She was nominated by people who see her acts of kindness. Antonio Hash is the founder of UBU Gospel Entertainment. The Red Carpet Awards show honors people in the Star City for their contribution to others.
There's people that live directly here in our city who never get recognized for the things that they do unselfishly, extraordinary people.
Debbie says doing for others holds a special place in her heart, and she doesn't do it for recognition.
It just makes my heart smile. I just can't put words to it.
In Roanoke, Arisha Jones, 10 News, working for you.